from long-lost monsters to mysterious titans, and even extraterrestrial entities and activities. Nothing hides when the drone flies, so tag along to watch the most unbelievable moments captured by the soaring eyes.
Oh my God, what is that?
Close encounter. A hiker decided to explore the remote area of Brazil all on his own. He flew his drone over the area hoping to get something incredible. Little did he know he was about to discover the shock of his life. He stumbled onto something right out of a sci-fi blockbuster. Hovering above the trees was a massive circular UFO, eerily similar to scenes from Oblivion. As if that wasn't surreal enough, the video showed the man lifted midair as if caught in the beam. When it hit the internet, theories exploded. Was it genuine alien tech, a scene cut from a movie, or just an insanely well-done edit? Heavenly encounter. Sighting of a flying angel emerged recently, this time in Texas. On a cloudy day, a man spotted a white, angelic figure that initially seemed like an odd cloud formation until it began to move. Curious to capture the moment, he zoomed in on the entity, which appeared to be standing still atop the clouds, resembling a snowy mountain. Upon closer inspection, the zoomed-in video revealed a distinct figure high in the sky, sparking intrigue and debate. Some viewers believed it was a celestial being, or it could be an alien in disguise. The bells. This might look like a scene from Game of Thrones, but it's not! It's supposed to be real footage of a dragon, captured by a guy in Japan who was just filming the mountain from his window. He noticed some weird fire on top of the hill, and then out came this massive beast with huge wings flapping around. Just when you thought it couldn't get crazier, it breathed fire, and suddenly the whole cliff was lit up. Some skeptics called it could be well crafted, but the details in the video seemed to say otherwise. Mega shark. In an unbelievable moment caught on camera, a group of tourists got the scare of their lives while cruising in the Atlantic Ocean. The video, which racked up millions of views, showed a massive shark circling their boat. Its slow and creepy movements kept everyone on edge. Could this be the legendary megalodon? While experts haven't confirmed anything, the footage has sparked endless speculation about what this creature could really be. Is there a giant lurking in the ocean's depths after all? What do you think about that? UFO unveiled. Recently, a supposed top-secret video from the Soviet Union emerged, showing two Mi-17 helicopters lifting a massive flying saucer. This round, mysterious UFO was being transported to an undisclosed location. Was this a proof of alien technology, or Russia's advanced weaponry development? Experts weighed in, suggesting this could explain the nation's recent breakthroughs in military tech. As speculation runs rampant, one thing's for sure: the truth might be stranger than fiction. So, could this be the evidence of extraterrestrial life, or just another wild conspiracy? Only time will tell. Swedish surprise.
Yeah.
Back in 2022, some tourists cruising along Sweden's coast stumbled upon a strange, jelly-like mass floating on the ocean surface. It was speckled with tiny, fish-like shapes that looked straight out of a sci-fi flick, sending everyone on board into a frenzy of alien theories. However, the experts were quick to set things straight. These mystery creatures were just harmless pyrosomes, a collection of tiny, tube-like colonial animals. Found in warm seas, pyrosomes are usually peaceful residents of the open ocean, occasionally drifting to cooler waters. A little less extraterrestrial, sure, but no less fascinating.
Yeah.
Alien encounter. In 2023, a jaw-dropping video surfaced showing a pilot flying a fighter jet over the remote Colorado mountains. Everything seemed normal until a massive UFO hovered right alongside the plane. The pilot claimed aliens were trying to contact humans. Speculation ran wild across social media and news outlets, leaving everyone buzzing with questions. People tried to ask authorities about it. But you know the realities behind such encounters are never made public. Titanoboa. In 1959, Colonel Remy Van Leerde was flying back from a mission when he spotted something impossible: a massive snake slithering along the ground below. Circling closer, he and his crew managed to snap a series of photos. By the colonel's own estimate, this monstrous snake was at least 50 feet long, its head alone wide enough to swallow a man. And you know what? CIA photo analysis later placed its length closer to a shocking 200 feet, dwarfing even the prehistoric Titanoboa. Locals in the Congo region, where it was spotted, claimed similar sightings. And there is one such encounter which locals claimed was the legendary Titanoboa island beast. In 2023, a group of friends was hanging out on the coast of Inismore Island when one of them filmed something wild. There was this huge creature gliding just under the surface, with a massive mouth wide open and strange gills pulsing with every move. The video went viral, and plenty of people started speculating. It might be a young megalodon, the so-called extinct monster that still captures our imagination. But the experts had another take, saying it was probably just a basking shark. But the weird shape and eerie vibe got some folks thinking there might be more to the story than just a friendly shark. Alaskan serpent. In 2016, the authorities caught a strange, snake-like figure winding through the Chena River in Fairbanks, Alaska. Filmed by an employee, the creature was moving downstream, its dark form undulating like some massive serpent straight out of legend. Experts quickly tried to put theories to rest, claiming it was just a rope covered in ice, giving off a spooky illusion. But not everyone was convinced. Observers couldn't ignore the oddly lifelike movements and the sheer size, sparking rumors of a new Loch Ness or an undiscovered river monster. Some even said it was a cover-up. But who knows what's really hiding in that cold, deep water? Heavenly lights. 2 decades ago in Virginia, a local man recorded a breathtaking spectacle: 2 massive glows descending from the sky. At first glance, it looked like meteors, but they moved in a circular path. Definitely not the usual meteor shower. Some believed these lights were angels, while others claimed they could be fallen devils from the sky. What's fascinating was that everyone agreed on one thing: something supernatural was at play. So, what do you think those glowing lights were? Celestial beings, or something darker? Nessie sighting.
This is just something I've seen that I can't explain, so.
In July 2020, lifelong Loch Ness resident and firefighter Ross McCauley was enjoying a quiet moment by the shore when he spotted something unusual in the water. With a mix of curiosity and disbelief, he pulled out his camera to record what seemed like an unexplained figure moving beneath the surface. He said it had all the features a Loch Ness would have. Yet it puzzled him. As he zoomed in and slowed down the footage, the outline of the creature became clearer, sending chills down his spine. Was this just another trick of the loch, or could it be evidence of something legendary lurking in the depths? Unexplained anomaly. In 2016, a satellite camera over the Indian Ocean captured an image that left everyone puzzled. This was no ordinary sight. It appeared to show a mysterious creature, stretching an incredible 100 feet long, leaving a notable wake in the Antarctic waters. While some might brush it off as just a whale, marine scientists suggested otherwise. They hinted at the possibility that the megalodon could still be lurking in our oceans, hidden away from sight. With all the skepticism surrounding sightings, could this be an imprint left by the mighty megalodon, reminding us of the mysteries that still exist in our world? Great white or...
That is a great white. Look at the tail. Look at the tail. Not a fast.
Despite the cameraman's attempts, he unfortunately ruined what could have been a once-in-a-lifetime sighting for viewers. The footage captured a massive shark, and I mean massive. You can hear the passengers debating over the species as it swam by. While the truth remained a bit fuzzy, I'd lean toward it being a basking shark. Why? Well, great white sharks usually have a more pointed and triangular dorsal fin, while basking sharks have a curved, less angular fin. So could this be just regular sharks, or even something legendary like a meg? It's your call.
That is a great white. Look at the tail. Look at the tail. Not a fast.
Horizon Kraken. A recent encounter has stirred up a frenzy. A group of sailors out at sea captured something shocking, a set of massive, curling tentacles reaching far into the horizon. Too frightened to approach, they quickly shared the footage online. While skeptics dismissed it as clever CGI, they had to think twice when just days later, Navy sailors released their own footage showing the exact same creature. This time, there was no official explanation, just a haunting silence. Could this be the legendary Kraken, the monstrous cephalopod of sailors' nightmares? Or is there something even stranger lurking in our oceans, just beyond reach? Descending giants. If you're skeptical about giants, then you should definitely check it out. Back in 2012, someone in Brazil was shocked to spot a massive, human-like creature on a hill. They shared the news, and soon everyone in the village was talking about it. In the video, you could see this huge being making its way down the hill, and it was so big that the trees around it looked tiny by comparison. The whole thing happened in less than a minute, which really showed just how gigantic it was. And the story got even more interesting. There were smaller creatures up there too, suggesting this giant might not be alone and could possibly have a family with it. Cave Phantom. An eerie video posted by an anonymous uploader spread across the internet like wildfire. The footage showed a strange, winged creature lurking in a small cave pool. It hovered, flapping what looked like wings. A sight that had people questioning everything. How could something that resembled a bird survive underwater? Just as quickly as it appeared, the creature slipped into the depths, vanishing without a trace. The clip left viewers divided. Some swore it was a creature from the ocean's deepest layers, while skeptics brushed it off as a clever hoax. But with no clear answers, it's a mystery that's still out there. Swamp Spectacle. This strange footage was recorded back in 2017 and captured an entity surfacing in a muddy swamp. A form so out of the ordinary that it left onlookers scratching their heads. The object stayed afloat for only a moment before sliding back, beneath which sparked speculations. Experts scratched their heads in confusion. Some thought it was an alien pod hiding in the swamp, perhaps waiting for the right moment to emerge. Others suggested it might be a legendary sea monster slumbering in the mud, ready to awaken. River Mystery. While cruising over the Colorado River in Texas, a man noticed something bizarre. A strange, twisting shape breaking the surface, almost like a tentacle reaching up from the deep. He quickly grabbed his camera, capturing the odd creature as it moved through the water. Some thought it was an unusual marine animal, while others suggested it might even be a young Loch Ness monster. However, experts stepped in to clarify that it wasn't a monster at all, but a cormorant bird diving for fish. On closer inspection, viewers could spot a fish in the bird's mouth, creating the spooky illusion. Brazilian behemoth. The mountains keep their secrets, and in 2024, São Tomé das Letras might have held one giant surprise. A local zoomed in on a distant cliff and noticed an unusual silhouette, a towering figure standing beside the trees. This giant quickly captured everyone's attention and sparked wild theories across the crowd. Skeptics argued it had to be a camera glitch, but believers had their reasons to believe it was indeed a giant, especially when an American guy went missing after revealing footages of the same creature standing on a snow-capped mountain. Mermaid mystery. A photographer was flying his drone over a peaceful stretch of ocean when something unusual leaped into the water caught his attention. Slowing down the footage, the figure appeared. It was an eerie blend of human form and a massive fish-like tail. The internet went wild with theories. Many were convinced it was a real mermaid and final proof of its existence. Was it truly a mermaid or just a trick of the lens? The debate rages on as viewers can't help but wonder what else the ocean might be hiding. Bigfoot's legacy. Back in 1967, two former rodeo men captured a towering humanoid figure striding along Bluff Creek in California. Dubbed Patty, the film's clarity, showing muscle movement and bulk, left experts stumped. At the time, no costume tech could have pulled off such realism. Decades later, this jaw-dropping footage continues to stir up debates. Myth or truth? While skeptics doubt and believers hold tight to this timeless and grainy evidence that is fueling the quest for Bigfoot. Orb of mystery. A man was strolling down a sandy road in Brazil when suddenly he spotted something that made him question reality. A glowing orb perched on a nearby tree. Locals have long whispered about witches in the area, but this time, the video went viral, sparking a fresh wave of speculation. Many viewers began to connect this glowing orb to UFO sightings, suggesting it could be some kind of alien energy. Could this be proof of extraterrestrial life, or are we simply witnessing a natural phenomenon? Juvenile Bigfoot. Hiking through the woods, a man stumbled upon a sight that sent shivers down his spine. What he initially thought was a human lying on the ground turned out to be a bizarre animal with eerily human-like features. Covered in thick fur, the creature appeared to be just a few months old. As the video spread online, netizens reached a singular conclusion. It was a juvenile Sasquatch. Whatever the case, it makes us wonder, what could have caused these elusive giants to leave their young behind like this? Mystical creature. In Mongolia, a strange sighting got everyone talking when a local claimed to see a creature that looked like a mix between a snake and a crocodile, with a bunch of legs soaring through the sky. This wild sight stirred up a lot of chatter among locals and enthusiasts, and claimed it was the Chinese dragon from the myths, or maybe an ancient flying dinosaur, like a pterosaur that lived millions of years ago. With so many dragon tales in Chinese folklore, could this be proof that real-life dragons exist? Well, the mystery is just getting started. Canal creature. In a quiet stretch of farmland, a group of farmers noticed something stirring beneath the surface of a water canal, unusual enough to grab their full attention. Bubbles began rising, followed by swirling dirt and an eerie chunk of algae emerging from the depths. Once the video hit the internet, viewers speculate wildly. Some called it a mythic beast, others a natural phenomenon. Some even said it could be just mud. But the thing is, dirt doesn't swim after all. So what's your guess? Could there be more under those murky waters than meets the eye? Nessie's return. Somewhere on the misty waters of a Scottish river, a group of fishermen spotted a dark, silent figure gliding toward them. They could only watch, frozen in shock, as this strange creature moved stealthily among their boats, its form unclear, yet unmistakably alive. When they shared the footage online, it exploded in popularity. Some skeptics shrugged it off as just a seal or common animal, but Nessie believers weren't convinced. To them, this was no ordinary sea critter, but possibly the legendary Loch Ness Monster, hiding in Scotland's mysterious depths. Whether it's real or just a story, Nessie's mysterious vibe sticks around and keeps people fascinated all over the globe. Slender Man.
That's him! Bro, we actually made it.
In October 2023, two friends took their drone into the wilderness, hoping to catch something wild on camera. What they found was way beyond anything they expected. They spotted this strange humanoid creature moving in a weird way. When they tried to get a closer look, their camera started glitching, like it was getting some weird interference. Suddenly, the drone started dropping, and just like that, it vanished. No one knows for sure what they saw, and some even said that it could have been a Slender Man or something like that.
That's him! Bro, we actually made it.
Creepy encounter. A farmer had been dealing with some seriously strange noises on his property for days, so he decided to use his drone for a quick look around. As he flew it over the field, he spotted a creepy clown standing there, staring right at the drone. At first, he thought it was just a scarecrow, but scarecrows don't move. When the drone circled around, the clown did too, as if playing a twisted game of tag. But the creepiest part? When he got closer, it bolted off like it was in a horror flick. What was it doing there? We may never know, but one thing's for sure. It wasn't just there to entertain. Massive beast. A man in North America was reviewing his footage when he spotted a massive creature lurking behind the trees. This towering beast, with a dark brown, hairy body, moved in a strange way, almost like it was scratching its back. Some online jumped to the conclusion that it was just a bear, but others weren't so quick to dismiss it and insisted that this creature was too big to be a bear. Theories started flying, with many claiming it was none other than Bigfoot, the legendary cryptid that has eluded discovery for years. Dino Discovery. A mechanic working at a water dam in Texas recently stumbled upon something incredible. While he was busy with repairs, he noticed a strange movement in the water. To his shock, he found what looked like a T-Rex floating in the reservoir. The brief footage quickly went viral, igniting a storm of speculation online. Some skeptics claimed it was just a model, but how could a lifelike figure move so naturally? Others insisted it was a real dinosaur somehow surviving in modern times. What do you guys think of this prehistoric discovery? Desert creature. In the middle of a dry Portuguese desert, a weird shadowy figure showed up, moving slowly through the heat waves. It almost looked like a human as it trudged along until it ducked behind a bush and vanished without a trace. A chupacabra, an aged Bigfoot, or just a random ghost strolling around. This creepy sighting has sparked all sorts of wild theories online. So what do you think? Do let us know by commenting below. Kraken. A beachgoer's quiet day on Ballston Beach, Massachusetts turned spine-chilling when he aimed his camera at the sea. Suddenly, massive tentacles emerged behind the ship, stretching high as if reaching to engulf it. The footage went viral, and the internet roared with theories. Was this the Kraken finally revealing itself? The mystery deepened when the cargo ship was reported missing soon after. To this day, there is no report or update of the ship, and many believe that monstrous creature might have devoured it, and it might be still roaming beneath those cold waters, lurking, watching, waiting. Ram Rage. This video will make you think twice before interrupting a ram's lunchtime. A man, hoping for an up-close view of the infamous angry ram, decided to send his drone buzzing overhead. At first, the ram seemed curious, glancing up as it munched on some leaves. But once it figured out that its meal was being disturbed, things took a wild turn. With one swift, powerful headbutt, the ram sent the drone spiraling to the ground, knocked out cold. Just when the owner thought it was safe to retrieve his fallen gadget, the ram wasn't done yet. It charged, teaching him a hard lesson about respecting a ram's personal space. Birds disappear.
This flock of birds appears to vanish. Is this a glitch?
For those who shrug off the idea of a glitch in the Matrix, this one's a real head-scratcher. A man stood on the coast, filming a flock of birds soaring gracefully over the ocean. But then, in a blink, something bizarre happened. Every single bird vanished into thin air. Was it a glitch in reality, or just an elaborate trick of the camera? Even experts were baffled, unable to explain how a flock could simply disappear without a trace. Some speculated it was a weird scientific phenomenon, while others leaned toward the supernatural. Ocean Titan. They say legends rise from the depths, and in 2022, one such giant emerged. A marine photographer shared breathtaking footage of an enormous creature surfacing from the ocean floor, releasing a deep, powerful sound that sent chills down spines worldwide. The internet lit up with excitement, with many believing it could be a long-lost megalodon. But soon, experts revealed it wasn't a megalodon. In fact, what they were witnessing was the Atlantic blue whale, the largest animal on Earth, making its awe-inspiring presence known. Even without mythical status, this gentle giant reminds us of the marvels lurking in our oceans. Creepy chase. So this video was blowing up in Mexico, and it'll definitely give you chills. A group of friends went out into the wild for some fun, but little did they know something creepy was after them. They felt like someone, or maybe something, was watching and chasing them the whole time. To figure it out, they sent a drone with a thermal camera to check things out, and they were freaked out to spot a humanoid figure in the distance. But when they zoomed in and turned off the thermal view, it turned out to just be a deer staring up at the drone, almost like it knew it was there. Stuck plane.
He spots a commercial jet which appears frozen in time.
Ever watched a plane take off and thought it wasn't moving at all? Don't worry, you're not alone. There are videos out there showing planes seemingly stuck in place, defying the laws of physics. But what's really going on? Well, sometimes strong headwinds can trick our eyes, making it look like the planes aren't moving. Other times, it's all about the camera angle and how the video is shot. Well, this time it wasn't a glitch, but keep in mind, glitches do exist. So, the next time you see a plane appearing to hang in the sky, take a closer look. It might just be the wind playing tricks, or a unique camera moment.
He spots a commercial jet which appears frozen in time.
Tibetan dragon. Back in 2018, a local explorer ventured into the remote Tibetan mountains under Chinese control when he spotted something astonishing. A massive creature soaring in the sky. With large wings and a long tail, it resembled the legendary dragon, flying gracefully before disappearing back into the mountains. While some skeptics labeled it as an elaborate hoax, others were convinced it was proof that dragons really exist. And these Tibetan mountains were the perfect home for them. So, what do you think? The debate is still going on, leaving many to wonder about the mysteries hidden in those majestic mountains. Mountain mystery. While hiking the Appalachian Mountains, a hiker stumbled upon an eerie sight. a massive dark figure lurking within the trees. As the camera zoomed in, a towering humanoid shape became visible, though too far to reveal clear features. And this was enough for the cryptid enthusiasts. And they claimed it was the elusive Bigfoot, at last caught on camera. But as usual, the skeptics weren't so convinced, dismissing the clip as another hoax. Was this a glimpse of the legendary forest giant, or just an illusion crafted for attention? Grizzly chase. That's why they have warning signs in the jungles. A couple of friends decided to explore into the remote wilderness of Siberia, armed with a drone camera, hoping to get a cinematic shot of the area. Little did they know that their filming was about to turn into a wild chase. As the drone came down, one of the guys was seen running for his life, with a huge grizzly bear right on his tail. The drone zipped by the bear, and the bear looked back like it was saying, "Once I'm done with him, I'm coming for you." Definitely a super intense moment. And now, let us move on to our subscriber pick of the day. This image was captured by a satellite back in 2017, and it shows something huge and mysterious lurking in the water. When the video and photo went viral, people went wild with speculation, thinking it could be something legendary. Some thought it was a hoax, but experts jumped in and said it was most likely real, and it might just be the Ningen creature that's out there. So, what you think it might be? Was it something legendary, or another hoax? Share your thoughts down below. Thank you very much for watching the video. Share in the comments and do like the video. Subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon to not miss any of the upcoming amazing videos. Thank you once again.